Alright, so one of my projects today is changing out the Cyra Handshields for these Zeta XC with flashers. So I'm going to get rid of this ugly thing. Well, some people might like this better. And get rid of this stock signal light and replace it with this hand shield that already includes the flasher. Boom. So these are actually the Cyra Pro Bend that came with my beta. This is a beta 390 street version, and the Cyra is not compatible with Zeta. So their holes are lined up differently. So what I did was I just marked up where I wanted to place the hand shield, and I just drilled a couple holes. Now I'm going to drill another hole that matches the 6mm or the M6 screw, and I'm going to tap the thread. Okay, so I just drilled the hole, and I'm about to tap the holes for the Zeta hand shield. And what I did was I got this bit package that came with the tap and the drill bit, and it's a 6mm. That's what the Zeta hand shields came with. It came with these M6 bolts and these bullet taps. So I just bought this at a hardware store. Today was the first time I've ever tapped something. Alright, to use this tap, you'll notice that there's like this square end that's like for a sure fit. And you get one of these tap drivers, or whatever you call these things. These things, they're particular sizes, so you need to make sure you look at the package what bit size, because there's a minimum and a maximum that these can fit. Otherwise they'll just slip the bit. If you don't want to get one of these, it is possible to have like a 2-in-1 bit. I've seen a company sell them where it's a drill on one end and then a tap on the other when you keep going further. But when you use a drill on these taps, you have to be extremely patient. For example, for that kickstand foot, it didn't fit this because the tap on that was, I believe, a M4, and this the minimum is M6. So I had to use a drill, and I just was really slow on applying the drill and made sure I used oil. So to load this up, you just turn this until it tightens up all the way. Boom. So I just finished tapping this hole. Now I'm going to tap this one. You want to make sure you apply some oil first before you tap. I'm just going to use my chain lube. That's what I have. You can use WD-40 or whatever, but I figure since we all have chain lube. And just going to go slow. Give it a couple turns. Make sure you're straight. And back it out every few turns, so you don't catch the debris. You gotta get all that stuff out. You just keep doing this all the way through until you get through the bar. Nice and slow. And then back it out. So you're going to do this until you go all the way through. Okay? Just twist it in, and then once you feel pressure, Give it a couple of turns, 2-3 turns, and then back it out. Alright, so these are the wires for the right signal light, and these are the wires for the left signal light. The stock lights are going to be blue and brown. So the blue is your negative and the brown is your positive. Okay. As far as on the bike, the black is your negative and your green is your positive for the right side. For the left side, it's going to be purple is your positive and black is your negative. Okay. So to remove, these are the bullet connectors, or I'm not sure what the terminology is, but these are sleeved. They're not heat shrinked, so you can just pull the sleeves apart, which is nice, and just pull it. And then to remove or to separate the bullet connector, I found it easier if I just pull it. Pull it apart by inserting like pliers, nose pliers inside the actual hole of the bullet connector, and then just wiggle and pull. It will separate. See? Boom. Easy. So I'm going to just do it for the other one too. The Zeta Flashers come with these bullet connectors along with the plastic sleeves. So on the actual signal light or the hand shield, you're going to want the male connector. So you're going to put the sleeve in first, and then you're going to line up the connector with the wire and just crimp it. There you go. There's got to be an easier way of doing this. I just don't know how. This is the first time dealing with bullet connectors. So just slide this sleeve forward a little bit and then work on the other side. Okay, so I have the bullet connectors all set up on the hand shield. Now I'm going to connect it to the bike. So black wire is going to be the ground for both the hand shield and the bike. I'm going to use needle nose pliers to tighten it. Boom. Hear the snap. I like it. And then now for the positive, red to green, working on the right side. Nice. And slide the sleeves over. Just double check. Okay, so I zip tied the flasher cord onto the bar, and now I'm going to apply some blue Loctite onto the screw. I'm going to put the bolts on and then zip tie all the other cords throughout the harness. Alright, it's time to test it. Wow. Wow. Yay, baby. Alright. So, now it's time to remove these beautiful stock lights. Yeah.